Hi there, I'm Christophe Choo with the Christophe Choo Real Estate Group at Coldwell Banker in Beverly Hills. It's a cold and raining Tuesday morning here in Beverly Hills, and we're on our caravan day. And I thought I'd take you on a quick tour of the Beverly Hills Flats. Very famous. Basically, the Beverly Hills Flats is a location just north of the city center where all the businesses are. And it's called the Flats because it's not yet in the hills, and it's about basically 3-4 blocks from Santa Monica Boulevard to Sunset, and from Doheny on the east, which is West Hollywood, to the west side, which is Whittier Drive. It's probably a total of about 20 streets running east and west, and about 3-4 blocks running north and south. So even though it's raining, it's not as clear as it could be. Take a quick tour of a little part of the Beverly Hills Flats. So we're going to start here at Santa Monica Boulevard, drive through a couple streets, and show you some of the homes, and then drive over to the Sunset Strip area adjacent to Beverly Hills. So take a little tour with me today in Beverly Hills. Here we go. So we're just leaving the park areas here on Little Santa Monica and Beverly Hills. Just behind me is the business center, which is where my office is located. Canon Drive, Rodeo Drive, Beverly Drive, Crescent Drive. That's where all the businesses are. Plastic surgeons, doctors' offices, real estate offices, of which there's, I think, about 3,000 real estate brokers here in Beverly Hills alone, of which my company has about 700 agents in 3 offices on my block. So it's obviously a very, very competitive market. We're now currently on Canon Drive, going north towards Sunset Boulevard. This is a typical Beverly Hills street. As you can see, it's tree-lined with palm trees. Although one of the great diverse things about Beverly Hills is you may find one street like this, it's lined with palm trees, which is much more typical of the Southern California lifestyle. However, other streets like in Truesdale are lined with pine trees. So you have the option of living kind of this California tropical feeling street, or live in another street where you've got all pine trees where you feel like you're in the pine forest. So basically either side of the flats here, prices of homes in the flats start today at about $2.6 million for a tear down or fixer. That would be in the first block of the flats, which would be the 500 block. And in the flats of Beverly Hills, it basically ranges from about 500 up to 900. That's the addresses. So you have the 500 block, 600, 700, 800, and then pretty much at 900 you're going north of Sunset Boulevard. Prices again in the 500 block start at about $2.6 million for a fixer. The high end of homes in the flats today is probably in the $12 to $15 million range. The most recent sale, I believe, was $8.5 million in the high end, and that was the property Donald Trump had a few blocks away that he did not develop, and he just resold it. So we're entering one of our largest intersections here in Beverly Hills, which is the cross-section of Canon Drive and a couple of other streets. And right across directly from us is one of our local small parks. There are not too many parks in Beverly Hills. There's Greystone Manor Park that is available, but that's one of the small parks there. And we're coming right up on Sunset Boulevard, and to our left over there is the world-famous Beverly Hills Hotel. We're going to be coming on that shortly. Don't know if you can see it through the rain and haze, but over there to the left is the Beverly Hills Hotel. Just directly there across the street there where the cars are driving by, that was a tear down that was sold about a year ago for about $9.5 million. And you can see here this is the intersection of Sunset Boulevard and Canon Drive. So we're going to continue on our tour now on Sunset Boulevard. So basically those 4 blocks we were through were the flats of Beverly Hills. And just north of Sunset is kind of the more prestigious and more expensive part of Beverly Hills, actually in the hills, or starting to be in the hills. And prices range from about, $4.5 million for a fixer up to, gosh, sky's the limit in Beverly Hills. There have been some homes as high as $160 million that have been on the market. Not sold yet, but at least listed for sale. So we're now going down Sunset Boulevard. We're heading east from kind of the central part of the residential zone of Beverly Hills. And we're heading east towards the Sunset Strip, Hollywood Hills area. To our right here we have another park, a piece of land that was donated to the city that's used for utilities, and we're continuing to drive on Sunset Boulevard. And shortly up here to the right is a very beautiful kind of a Moroccan-style villa that was built by Waldo Fernandez, one of the most famous local decorators. He did Cher's home, a lot of celebrities, gosh, I can't even remember the names right now. And over to our left here, as we're driving down Sunset Boulevard, if you can see it, there's 2 major homes under construction. This used to be known as the Sheikh's house. It was a very, very famous landmark. A Saudi sheikh owned the property for many years, and it was famous because he had statues of naked women on the front of the house. But not only were they statues, but they had wigs on, and not just on their heads, if you get my drift. I mean, there were wigs in inappropriate places, and it was one of the things that everyone in Beverly Hills talked about and hated, and until the house mysteriously caught fire one day, you know, it was there for many, many years. But now there's two huge estates being built there. One is quietly on the market for $65 million. It's absolutely spectacular, kind of a neoclassic villa, all in poured limestone. It's just quite exquisite on 2.5 acres, and that's currently in the final phases of construction. So we're continuing down Sunset Boulevard. Way in the distance there you can see a little tower. That's the Shoreham Towers, one of the most popular celebrity condo buildings in the West Side. And before we finish, over here to our left is one of, if not the most beautiful homes in Beverly Hills, the Resnick Mansion, that Mrs. Resnick and her husband recently had, gosh, I think 99 orange trees, fully grown with full fruit bearing on them, planted in the front yard. I mean, that's beautiful. And it's an incredible 1920s villa made of stone. They bought the lot on either side, and now I have to calculate the total, but they probably have about 4 or 5 acres of land on that property, and it's truly one of the most beautiful homes, and looks like with this major landscaping job they're doing, it's going to be one of the most beautifully landscaped homes as well. So we're now at Hillcrest Road. If you turn left here on Hillcrest, that takes you up into the Truesdale part of Beverly Hills. That was developed by Jean Truesdale and her husband back in the 60s. Terrace lots, 60s newer construction homes. Today those homes are ranging from about $2.5 million as a fixer up to about $12–13 million. And we're now kind of ending the last couple blocks here in Beverly Hills on Sunset Boulevard. And shortly you'll see the demarcation line between Beverly Hills and the Sunset Strip. And as you can see, the buildings right there, that is the end of Beverly Hills and the end of this quick tour today. And we're going to show you the next one, which is the Sunset Strip area of Los Angeles and the Hollywood Hills. Thanks for watching. Again, it's Christophe Choo with the Christophe Choo Real Estate Group at Coldwell Banker in Beverly Hills. And if you're looking to have a bite to eat, right here to the right, in this beautiful building down below is the Boa Steakhouse here. One of the most popular, newest, trendiest celebrity hangouts for steaks and seafood here on the West Side. So hope you enjoyed our tour, and we'll talk to you soon, and have a great day.